I'm Trey Goodwin. Most of you don't know me very well, but you'll pretty soon realize that I have to do things a little bit differently than everyone else. I actually don't have a movie that mine came from. I wanted to do mine on a youth pastor, so here it is. I did mine over Ron Luce, part of Teen Mania missions, and the mission trips that they are a part of or that they send out through is through global expeditions. So all that is actually one kind of big entity. Ron Luce was born in July 1961. He's currently 52 years of age. He was born in California. He's married to Katie Luce, and he was educated at Oral Roberts University. Luce became involved in drug and alcohol abuse while living with his father. He was taken in by a pastor under whose roof he became a Christian. He then committed his life to evangelizing and training young people. Ron Luce is the president and founder of Teen Mania Missions. He and his wife Katie founded Teen Mania in 1986 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Luce has publicly condemned purveyors of popular culture as the enemy, who's according to Luce are terrorists, virtue terrorists, that are destroying our kids. They're raping virgin teenage America on the sidewalk, and everybody's walking by and acting like everything's okay. And it's just not okay. That kind of talk has led a lot of people to view him as a militant and has brought about some criticism, but the idea is that the things that are going on in pop culture are not the kind of things that we as followers of Christ should be involved with. Teen Mania Ministries, its primary program includes the Battle Cry campaign, which is talking about how incredibly tough it is for young people to maintain their Christian moral values and acquire the fire events. Described as one writer as a mix of pep rally, rock concert, and church service. I've actually been to several of the Acquire the Fire events, and I'm out of memory.
No, the phone just slid. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Just keep going.
A mix of pep rally, rock concert, and church service that are held in over 30 cities across the United States and Canada each year. The ministry focuses much of its energy toward its domestic and overseas mission trips, operated under the title Global Expeditions. Global Expeditions is a short-term missionary ministry. Young people are sent between 1 and 8 weeks to countries around the world for service-related work, as well as drama and street evangelism. We'll talk a bit about that in a minute. Trip activities have included service projects, literary distribution, leading children's programs, local orphanage and ministry assistance, drama presentations, teaching English as a second language, and others. Global Expeditions focuses on safety and ministry during their trips. That was a big thing. We'll go into the safety as well in just a minute. They recently began spring break and holiday trips, sending missionaries for 1 or 2 weeks. Occasionally, Teen Mania will offer trips after a disaster, such as Hurricane Katrina, the Haiti earthquakes, and to date, Global Expeditions claims to have taken over 60,000 teen missionaries to 60 countries around the globe. The criticism. Some have criticized his organization, citing frequent militant statements. Ron Luce speaks of a battle that is waged against the powers of darkness and also implemented throughout the love of Jesus Christ to the individual. Based on Teen Mania's doctrines and behavior, some Christian mental health professionals have labeled it a cult. As far as the way he talks, he does talk very, very almost over the top. But it's not something that, as a follower of Christ, that's really all that different than the way we believe. I went on a missions trip with Teen Mania to San Pedro Sula, Honduras in the summer of 1992. I saw nothing to me that would support the label of a cult. They preach the Bible. They preach the things that we as a church, our basic 7 tenets. And if my thought on it is, if you're doing anything of significance for Christ, you're always going to find people that are going to oppose you and what you're doing. I do actually have a couple of pictures down here from when I was in...
The other one.
Sorry about that. When I was in San Pedro Sula, I was one of the good guys, so to speak, with the pirates trying to entice us with things that are evil. That's actually me in the cowboy outfit, or the closest thing to it we could find. And the pirate is tempting me with sin, tempting me as Eve tempted Adam with the apple. There was a big, huge drama presentation that we did sometimes once a day, sometimes as much as 6 or 7 times a day. Most of the time we would walk to the places that we were going. Occasionally we were able to pick up small pickup and ride with them. Sometimes we would catch a bus, but it was really, really, really tough conditions. Afterwards, we would hang out with whoever was around. Here's me holding up one of the kids in one of the local schools that we're able to do our presentation in. It was always followed by an altar call, testimony and an altar call, and it was really, it was a life-changing experience for me. And if there's any questions, then hopefully the audio will be good enough that I can answer questions at this time.